professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
Ah, my shoulder. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Andrew Wiggins, man. If this is true, because I know people gonna talk about it or have talked about it or gonna put the red pill spin on it. If this is true, this is a problem, bro. It's not it's not surprising because of the society that we live in. But I'm gonna talk about a few other things. It's gonna suck when I say this though. If this man had a girlfriend this whole time, and his best friend was sleeping with his kid, with his girlfriend, and he's not sure if the kids are his or the kids might not be his. First and foremost, bro, I feel for you. I really do. But that ain't your best friend. You know, it's one thing to say like if that's your best friend and he was with this girl before and then you got with the girl later and yeah, that's one thing. I mean, it'd be like you kind of mess with my ex. Like, yeah, I know, that's one thing. But to say this is my best friend and when you off working, they in the house just getting active. That's a hater. Like they both the haters. They want to live off of you and screw you over at the same time. That's definitely uh, um, you know a PhD, a player hating degree, because you funding in this basically. It's not cool. The girlfriend, is it surprising? No, but see, because it's the NBA, right? And I know he's Canadian. I think the girl might be Canadian, and the best friend might be Canadian, but they're black. Because of this, so you're not gonna get the protections that the white lady got with the Ime Udoka situation, where we didn't know who the lady was at first, and you know Udoka got all the guilt and got all the punishment. She get just and her and her husband are still together. I don't know how that happened, but because probably she could get half of the husband stuff, even though she was cheating, so he's stuck. But um see, they're not gonna let you go off and be some little snowflake angel in this situation. You know, you're Jezebel. You know, so that's the other thing. Add to the fact that I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm gonna bring it up. There was a time where bro, who cares what happened to you? Get on the court and play. So for something this detrimental to happen and him take a leave of absence, I get it. Because I don't think y'all. I think y'all forget. I think Steve Nash got hurt, but you got to remember one of his teammates slept with his wife and had a baby. And I think he had to. I think when he was healthy, he was just playing through it. Had to break that up, but that was the it's Jason Richardson situation. Remember when Tony Parker was married to Eva Longoria? He was sleeping with his teammate's wife. Yeah, I think one of them had to go. I think Britt Barry left or whatever, but they had to play through it. So I don't know if it's a bad thing or good thing, but he needs a break. It's very much so understandable. That's what I will say. It's very much so understandable. Um, Now, as far as the red pill trust comment, like, see, this is the issue. Like, ladies that talk about when a man gets caught cheating. He gets caught cheating, especially professional athletes. He was cheating on his wife. He got caught. He was doing this. He was doing that. He was doing that. He's a dog. He's this, that, and the third. But see, when these ladies get caught up in these things and these scandals, y'all just go, see no evil, hear no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Y'all don't know nothing. And then when y'all find out, well, what did he do? No, this is just bad character. And this is why guys have this issue, because what you're saying is you can be with a guy, live with him, live off of him, and be with his best friend because and cover it up because you like the lifestyle so much that hey, we'll roll with it. And I take this back to my grandmother, rest her soul. When I was younger, she was watching Maury Povich. You are not the father. She used to be cracking up all the time. It was like, why are you laughing so hard at this? She said, baby, back in my day, we just had to tell a man it was his baby and he had to believe us. So a lot of y'all don't realize that, your grandfathers or great-grandfathers didn't have DNA testing. And with some of these kids and some of these families, they had to reluctantly be the father, but they didn't trust that this was actually their kid or not, and they had good reason. But now y'all seeing it play out in real time, with technology, and you're seeing all the people who, who aren't the father, who, who've been lied on, and you got to ask the question: if you knew it all this whole time, basically you did this because you didn't want the money to stop. So right and wrong doesn't matter. So this is the problem. And then turn around and want to be a queen and this, that, and the third. That's just trifling. And for you ladies to call women like this, she's still a queen, she's still a boss, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, okay, this is what we doing, no problem. So if this is true, man, it's horrible. But is it surprising? No. That's why I brought up the other stories I brought up, and they were in the NBA, and there's more, but I ain't even gonna get into it. So like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Tell me what you think. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.